The next thing is going to be reinforcing that ledge there with the gap that it has developed over many decades. Try to get something under here. Let's see if I can get a view of what it looks like here. It's hard to get a shot. What that looks like underneath. Yeah, you sort of can tell. It's rounded there on the bottom of that because it used to fit up against the rounding of the archtop. And I'm going to try to come up with something that fits in there. That angle, so it'll have to be some kind of wedge shape. And what I'm going to try doing is using craft sticks, white birch, hardwood craft sticks, sanding them to where I could get them inside there and not have them sticking out. Right. I also think it's time I took the tailpiece off for now, because it's just going to keep flapping and smacking against the body of the guitar. And I'm going to have to remove it anyway eventually to work on the finish. Then again, maybe not, because it just occurred to me that I'd rather work on the action before I work on the finish. So I'll leave it on for now. Okay, I've filed a 3-inch piece of craft stick to a sharp angle. Make it a wedge. I'm going to do my first attempt at fitting it in there. See how we're going. Okay, so it looks to me like it's likely to fit once I start shoving it in there. So I'm going to do another one like it. Maybe sand a little bit more off of this, but no, I think I'll try leaving it like this and see how far I can get in. And now I have 2 filed and sanded wedges that I can try jamming down in that under that ledge. Okay, after quite a bit of rather painstaking sanding, I have 2 wedges that are ready to be shoved in there without creating undue upward stress on the end of the fretboard there. I'm going to add just a teeny bit of glue to them with some water to hold them in. Well, I got to thinking, and I put a straight edge on and checked the neck relief in the middle of the guitar and started thinking about it and realizing, oh, I don't want anything pushing up on that end of the fretboard at all that might put an upward, or might give it an upward bow. Actually, I think that's back bow is what we call that. Anyway, that would be making it bow that way in the middle, and I thought that pushing up on that end there like that was creating extra height just on that end, which meant that there was more neck relief in the middle, too much. I still need to do something though. I need to get a shim under there, but to make the guitar, to accomplish the goal of making it playable in the middle, I realized I can't do it in any way that would add to the neck relief. So what I'm going to have to do is take those shims, which I knocked out before the glue was really solid, and just sand them down even more. Get them thin enough that they're not really lifting up on anything when I put them in there, but that they can be there for a little extra support. I can tell when I mess around with this thing that there is still that looseness because of that being so far up off of the body.